Our family had been planning to take me on a trip to Atlanta, Georgia in 2021 to celebrate my 50th birthday. Being the aquarium hobbyist that I am, we were really excited to go see the Georgia Aquarium. Those plans were dashed, however, by the arrival of COVID, and no one was able to travel anywhere really, and so I had to curb my enthusiasm regarding such a visit for a couple more years. Fortunately, on August 22, 2023, I was blessed to be able to travel to Atlanta with my wife and 2 children for a week-long vacation. Wow, it was hot and humid. Most days had highs of around 35 degrees Celsius. We stayed at the Hyatt on Lucky Street, right across from the Georgia Aquarium, which turned out to be a great location since it was walking distance to many of the places we wanted to go see. These included the Civil Rights Museum, the World of Coca-Cola, the College Football Hall of Fame, Centennial Olympic Park, and the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Also, within a short trolley ride, it was easy to get to the Martin Luther King National Park, the memorial where MLK was laid to rest, the church where he preached, called Ebenezer Baptist Church, as well as his birth home. Our first visit was to the World of Coca-Cola, where we learned a whole lot about the company's history and its many collectibles. It was also fun to taste the various Coca-Cola products that were sold all around the world. We had lunch at Chuy's, our favorite Tex-Mex restaurant, and then we toured Centennial Olympic Park. We did not realize the extent to which Martin Luther King Jr. has been memorialized in their Civil Rights Museum, on wall murals around the city, and in museums at their MLK National Park where he was laid to rest. We also toured Ebenezer Baptist Church that was restored back to what it looked like in the days when he preached there. We were also given a top-notch tour by a fully blind guide who had memorized every single inch of that home he grew up in. Even though it was a preseason game, we got a taste of how passionate our fellow Americans are about football. With much pomp and circumstance, we watched the Atlanta Falcons play the Pittsburgh Steelers. We were surprised at how cheap much of the food was at the concessions, a pop only costing $3. And the variety of food at the restaurant concessions was insane. We don't get that kind of variety when we go to watch our Edmonton Elks play. We visited the College Football Hall of Fame, something my son Ethan, who plays high school football, was really looking forward to. I even managed to kick a field goal there, losing my shoe in the process. We spent another whole day at Atlanta's Six Flags Ride Park, where we endured the heat to enjoy some crazy rides. And now, I'd like to tell you about our visit to the Georgia Aquarium, as well as our visit to Zoo Atlanta. The Georgia Aquarium was made possible to open in 2005 because Bernard Marcus, a co-founder of Home Depot, made an initial $250 million donation to build and stock the facility. Until 2012, it was the largest aquarium in the world, displaying creatures in over 11 million gallons of water, and it includes hundreds of species across its 7 major galleries. These galleries are Tropical Diver, Ocean Voyager, Cold Water Quest, Dolphin Coast, River Scout, Truist Pier 225, and Sharks Predators of the Deep. In Dolphin Coast, shows featuring common bottlenose dolphins take place several times a day in an indoor theater that seats over 1,800 people. In Truist Pier 225, another indoor show featuring California sea lions and a harbor seal can be enjoyed in a 500-seat theater. Coldwater Quest features fish and marine mammals that live in the iciest waters of the Georgia Aquarium. The common sea dragon, which can be found in southern Australian coastal waters down to about 50 meters deep, lives in seagrass meadows and rocky reefs colonized by seaweed. If you look closely, you can see a pair of big-bellied seahorses in this aquarium. I'm much more familiar with the skeletal version of sand dollars. This is a kelp forest display that features fish that include half-moons, blacksmith, and Garibaldi damselfish. In this tide pool, a wide color variety of bat stars can be appreciated. Here we see Japanese spider crabs hiding out among giant plumose anemones. Several beluga whales are housed at the aquarium. They have a weight ranging from about 1,100 to 2,500 pounds and a length ranging from 11 to 15 feet. They also share their habitat with a couple of Weddell seals. In our behind-the-scenes tour, we were able to see several more beluga whales from up above.
Bermudiana is bigger than the lead, but Bermudiana is also an air name, so she would make a good lead.
This is an aquarium displaying the Alaskan Rocky Reef. This display features horned and tufted puffins. The African penguin exhibit features more than 25 nesting areas that are integrated into natural-looking rockwork. Georgia Aquarium's newest gallery, Sharks, Predators of the Deep, is one of the largest and most dynamic shark exhibits in North America. It is home to the great hammerhead, the sand tiger, the silvertip, and the tiger shark. There you go. That's good. Hang on, I'll come in closer. How's it going? Had a good tour?
It's amazing.
Are you videoing?
Yeah.
I thought you were taking a photo.
Look at these poor little guys. They're circling around in a school because they're scared to be eaten by the shark. So they go round and around and around. So they don't get eaten. Yeah.
They were over there, right? Sharks over here. See right here?
That's how they defend.
Constant fear like that. They're circling around all day.
Yeah.
Nowhere else to go.
That's how it is in the wild for them too.
They look aggressive.
See, now if you see one in the ocean, you won't be so scared.
I'll still be scared. I don't know what makes you think that this would not scare me.
They're just fish.
Look at that one. You think if that comes swimming towards me, I won't get scared?
That
Did you see all those little fish that are in there with them?
That one looks the scariest right there. That big one right there.
That's the least dangerous one.
Well, it
Look
looks
at his
creepy as
teeth.
heck.
Stick it out. What's that one called?
This here is a reef tip, I think.
Is this a silver tip?
Like a
Silver tip must be. Oh, look at this.
reef shark. That's a hammerhead.
Hammerhead sharks are cute.
Aquanaut Adventure is not one of the 7 major galleries, but it is, shall I call it, a catch-all gallery. It comes advertised as a discovery zone where you will learn about what it takes for animals to survive and thrive in some of the harshest environments on Earth, and what it takes to study them. Here is a tank containing fishes found in Georgia's mountain streams. One of the fish I found to be very striking is what I believe to be what they labeled the Tennessee Shiner, though online I think they may be named the Rainbow Shiner. Some of the exhibits from River Scout can be viewed from above while on the Aquanaut Adventure Walk. Here you see several American alligators, a whole bunch of them being albino. If you look closely, you can see people walking underneath the aquarium looking up at it.
Look at this guy. What is he?
Sturgeon. The electric eel is the largest of the knife fish and can deliver shocks up to 860 volts. Here's an absolutely beautiful planted aquarium with cardinal tetras and cherry shrimp. Sure looks nice, this aquarium.
So is this all real? They're real plants.
Yeah. It's all real
Look at all
plants.
the red shrimpies.
Yep.
Like, look at them all right here. Look at all the shrimpy guys. This is nice. I like this plant here.
Yeah, I have a little piece of it. This aquarium displays strawberry anemones, which can be found off the west coast of North America. Yeah. And see these little pink ones? They're like small ones.
They're anemones?
I think so, yeah. Various poison dart frogs are also displayed, and I was surprised when one frog replaced another while I was filming. Here's a tank with various colored discus on display. Ocean Voyager features an aquarium with over 6.3 million gallons of water and a 100-foot walk-through tunnel. Over 50 species are featured here, which include 2 whale sharks, the largest fish species in the world.
Oh my god, they're big.
The whale sharks feed from behind dinghies that they row across the water. One feeds from a red bucket, the other feeds from the blue bucket. This viewing window of the aquarium is 23 feet tall by 61 feet wide and 2 feet thick.
There? Dolphin jelly's 3 feet. That's a 3-foot. Mom, take a picture. That's 3 feet. That's good. Alright. Oh yeah, it feels like a gummy bear. Are we ready? Yeah.
Here is a view of the Ocean Voyager Aquarium from above, when we went on our behind-the-scenes tour. It measures 284 feet by 126 feet, and the depth ranges between 20 and 30 feet. The River Scout exhibit features freshwater creatures found primarily in the rivers of Africa, South America, and Asia.
these bacteria?
Oh, look at that eel back there. See it? A bunch of pearl grammies up there.
Are they rasboras too?
Yeah.
The Tropical Diver exhibit features over 200 species of coral and over 90 species of fish from tropical reefs around the world. The Living Reef Aquarium in this exhibit is one of the largest of its kind in the world. And here, no doubt, is one of my favorite aquariums in the world. The Indo-Pacific Barrier Reef Aquarium is complete with an overhead crashing wave. Coming up, I will show you some highlights of our behind the seas tour of this aquarium. You will see some of the filtration equipment, how the crashing wave is made, how coral is cultured in-house, and the mini lagoon with other creatures that thrive in this system.
About 164,000 gallons of artificial salt water. This right here is what's called life support system. This life support system keeps all the water filtered and clean for just this habitat right here. A life support team works 24/7, 365 days of the year. And every 3 to 4 months, they go underground beneath the aquarium and they shovel a giant basin of fish poop, sea lion snot, all the other nasty stuff. Someone has to do it, but it keeps the aquarium clean and healthy and make sure the animals are well taken care of. Like I said, this life support just here we go.
This lagoon is a part of the reef tank and it can only be seen in the behind the scenes tour. It acts like a giant refugium that contains mangroves. And now we are viewing some smaller aquarium displays within the Tropical Diver exhibit. We really enjoyed our visit at the Georgia Aquarium. I would recommend it to anyone interested in seeing it. We spent most of the day there with the exception of going to Johnny Rockets across the street for lunch. On our last day in Atlanta, we decided to visit Zoo Atlanta. We had some concerns about it because it was so hot outside. Maybe the zoo animals would be hiding in the shade and there would not be much to see since it was so hot. We were very pleasantly surprised, however, to find that the zoo has done a fabulous job of creating shaded spaces with all kinds of trees and vegetation. We were not too hot and the animals were pretty active.
Hey bear, move. Move, bear, move. La la. Boo-boo, peekaboo. Hey, look at me.
And so, this concludes my presentation on our family trip to Atlanta. We had so much fun that I thought I'd make a special effort to share a bit of the trip with you. Thanks so much for watching.